Hello, welcome to the Not Good Enough podcast. This show is where
David.
myself,
I thought we were
David, okay, so David, yourself, and myself, Andy, recap every week about what is happening in our world and the world around us. This is episode 1, the pilot. Hello,
Hi.
how's it going?
It's going alright, best as it can.
Yep. So this is our first podcast, obviously. We're trying to figure this out. Obviously, we're going to need 2 mics. We are entirely way too close to each other at the moment.
And he's bottom feeding off of my money. Start there.
So you're in my office, and this is your microphone. I think this is a team effort at the moment.
I bought it I brought it in a paper bag. I just want you to know that's how much I care about this.
You most certainly did.
Exactly.
So, first of all, let's start off by talking about our past week. So what's new with you, David?
Let's see. I've been going earlier into work. I work as a technician, pharmacy technician. It is the worst shit that I possibly could be doing. All I do is sell drugs to old people that just want their Oxycontin when they want their Oxycontin, and it fucking sucks. All I do is get screamed at because their shit is too early.
So they're trying to get their meds too early.
Way too early. Like, legally, we cannot do it.
There's no early bird special for this? You know, like at...
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel?
No, there's no early bird
Speaking about Cracker Barrel, those motherfuckers.
special.
So last Monday?
Monday.
We were supposed to have breakfast with 2 other guys. It was their idea, and they never showed up. One slept in, and one was allegedly sick.
With the coronavirus, apparently.
With the coronavirus, and we'll be talking about that in a moment. But what's new with me? Nothing. Nothing is new with me. I am just going week by week, enjoying the married life, getting this house under control, trying to get my cat to not eat me alive. You know, the usual. Anyway, so that was our last week. Let's see. Let's talk about our setup for the podcast that we're doing right now. What type of gear, software are we working with? So what type of gear do you have, David?
Oh, let's see. I bought everything from Amazon. The only place I would ever shop. Let's see.
They're open 24 hours a day, baby.
Exactly. And they're all from the same brand. The microphone, the stand, the little power supply. They're all from Newer. Sponsor. They're all from Newer. They were pretty cheap. Microphone was like $16. Stand was $13. Power supply was like $26, something like that. Our setup's pretty. We only have half of it because Andy refuses to spend any money on a microphone because his wife controls him and he has to ask for permission.
Speaking of my wife, thanks to our sponsor, my wife, my beautiful wife, allowing me to have the space to do this podcast in my own very own office.
And for approving my permission slip to come into the house every Thursday.
Got it notarized. So that's the hardware we got. The software, we're using Audacity at the moment. One day I would like to have the Creative Suite from Adobe. So that way we'll have like 21 plus programs to play with. But that's like $50 a month.
Yeah, I'm not
like
paying that.
$600 a year or something like that. One day, as soon as I get my student loans paid off, I'll be able to get that.
You've been paying them off for like, what, 17 years or something like that? How old are you?
7 years, thank you. I'm anticipating another 4, and then I'll be able to have them all done.
Alright, so this podcast
we'll see.
is going to be shitty until 4 years from now.
We got another, let's see, episode 205 I'm anticipating is going to sound really good.
Alright, perfect. Nice. Stay tuned, guys. Please stay
Yes.
week to week to see our progress until episode 205.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and comment if we have that activated.
We don't know how it's gonna be, but I guess we'll figure it out for episode 205. We'll have everything lined up.
By that time, if we're trying to do an episode a week, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so let's move on. That's the gear we got. So for starters, let's talk about the headline news. And first and foremost, we got the coronavirus out there. So what is the coronavirus? Do you know what the coronavirus is, David?
I heard the Chinese people have it.
I thought it came from the beer.
No, it came
Corona.
from... it's from the Wu-Tang clan, right? Somewhere there.
Wuhan?
Wu-Tang? Yeah, like the RZA, the Jizza?
No.
Right.
No, it did not come from the Wu-Tang clan.
Well, all I know is the coronavirus is Ghostface Killer in this bitch. That's an old dirty bastard.
Right you are. So it's the coronavirus is a zoonotic or zoonotic. That one. Yeah. Well, you're gonna know these medical terms because you're in the pharmacy.
Let's see. Zoonotic. That means they are transmitted between animals and people, and I think that's also a movie from DreamWorks. I think it is. Came out a couple years ago about the animals. Right. That's the one, right?
Are you talking about Zootopia?
Yeah, obviously that's like the main thing people would think about.
I don't think it's quite the same, but apparently this virus is very similar to the SARS virus. It's from like animals to humans. There's several known coronaviruses that are circulating in animals and that have not yet infected humans.
But we'll see if Andy's cat gives it, because Andy's cat is really looking to take his spot. It looks like.
Yeah, I left the room for just a moment, and I came back. She was sitting in my chair. She had the headset on, and apparently she had like 15%, profit or
equity
in this podcast, and we don't even have anything like officially started yet.
Well, you weren't good enough, Andy. She hit record and it just happened.
Yeah, that's what cats do. Fucking walking on my keyboard. Well, the coronavirus common signs of infection include respiratory symptoms. It affects your systems of respiratory. There's fevers, coughs, shortness of breath, and breathing difficulties.
And then the best part, you could even die from it. So Mother Nature is really getting 2020 to start off on a really good note. You're
putting all your chips on Black Death, you could say?
Yes. But I'm just going to say White Death, so there's equality in there too. Red Death, Yellow Death. Gotta stay equal, man. You gotta stay equal.
In more severe cases, infection can cause pneumonia, several acute respiratory
pneumonia? Do you mean pneumonia?
Kidney failure, and even David's favorite,
death.
Where are the cases at currently? Do you even know, David?
It's in Wu-Tang. Wuhan.
No, the current cases right now, as of like February 6th, today.
Let's see. I think there's a cruise ship, I believe. No, with some people that have the coronavirus. I know it's in China for sure. That's where it started.
I think that cruise ship is in Italy or something like that. It's over in Europe. It's not. Well, they're not Italian on the cruise ship. Obviously, they're visiting. That's very silly. I mean, I live in the Keys, and I'm gonna get on a cruise ship that's like parked in the Keys.
Yeah, I mean, my mom lived in Miami. She went on cruise ships out of Miami.
Vacation. So. Anyway, yeah, there's over 28,000 cases right now.
Nice.
From China alone. There's 11 currently in the United States. Which is not good. So just a quick list. I mean, we got from the most to least as far as the reports go. We got China, Japan, Singapore, Thailand, South Korea, Taiwan, Australia, Germany, Malaysia, the U.S., Vietnam, France, UAE. What the hell is that?
United Arab Emirates.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where Dubai is
Okay.
at too.
Abbreviations, love it. Canada, India, Italy, Russia, Britain, Philippines, Cambodia, Finland. Oh no, those poor guys. Nepal, Spain, Sri Lanka. There
Jesus.
we go.
God forbid Andy has to read a list.
Sweden and Belgium. You know where
Love it.
chocolate comes from.
I think about waffles.
So that's I don't know. It's a lot of countries right now. Let's see. So the states here that have them. Go ahead and read that, Dave.
All right, let's see. We got one in Washington, one in Arizona, one in Wisconsin. Jeez. Two in Illinois, one in Massachusetts, and then 6 in California. Jesus, California's going through a whole bunch these last couple of years. They have fires, they have earthquakes, they have Dwayne The Rock Johnson in there. They don't even have any water. No water. Now they have the coronavirus? I didn't even think corona could be imported over there. I didn't think. Shit.
Yeah. Well, it certainly was imported. Well, in their defense, California's pretty big.
That's what she said.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
Bigger sample size, I guess.
yeah. So yeah, it's just rising all the way from January 20th, I guess, to February 5th. There's now 28,000 cases. It's just exponentially getting more and more.
I believe the death death stats, they reached over 500 today, according to in the 6th from today.
Right, you are. So it's just over 500, if not just about. Out of the 28,000 or so cases, so we're looking at a 2% death rate, or a 98% survival rate. So it's there's a bug in here. Oh god, what if it's got the plague?
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're dying now. We reached our time. Damn it. We're not going to reach episode 205, man.
No, we're just 13 minutes in. Oh,
Damn.
Lord.
Oh, man.
All right, so let's look at the positives. How can we protect ourselves? What's the measures that we can go about, David?
Let's see. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Don't touch your face. Don't touch anything. Try not to be around people that cough because they're going to bring you down. All right, even if it's your wife, lock her in the room. Tell her, quarantine her for 14 days.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually going on. In some cases, the government's getting involved and quarantining people on like military bases. And it's been going about 14 days. It's kind of like the incubation period for this virus.
Which isn't that long, considering.
No, it's not. It's really bad over in China, especially. Really busy cities are now like ghost towns because everybody's indoors or they're sick or. I've just been hearing all these reports about it, these video clips.
Let's see, 14 days being quarantined. That's amazing. No, you know how many times you can prestige in Call of Duty during those 14 days? Jesus, you can get the newest emblem.
You can do it like twice or something like that, right?
Wow. You suck if you only prestige twice 14 days.
I don't play Call of Duty.
Alright, yeah, Xbox. Let's see.
So, yeah, you gotta wash your hands frequently. So why, David? I guess washing your hands with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water kills the virus.
And it kills the bacteria in your hand. Because most people, they touch their eyes, they touch their face, they touch their mouths.
People are nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't even realize it most of the time.
Oh, I realize it. Everybody's nasty.
No, I'm saying when you touch your eye, your nose, your mouth, your ear, you don't even realize you're doing it half the time. You know how many times I rub my nose and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing?
And then you hand somebody their OxyContin?
I hand somebody the OxyContin, next week they come in, they have Tamiflu. You know, it's the circle of life and death. and we're really leaning on the deaf part.
So practice respiratory hygiene. Don't fucking sneeze on somebody.
That's the rudest shit that you can do. And my girlfriend fucking does it every time I see her. Every fucking 2 hours, she sneezes on me.
Oh, hey, David.
It fucking sucks. And whenever she laughs, she fucking spits on. It's like she laughs looking my direction, and it gets on my beard and it just fucking grows there.
Ew.
I know, dude. I think that's why my beard's turning red. Her shit's fucking my whole beard dye up, man.
You know the facial hair is one of the most disgusting parts of the human, because it just has all the nastiness on it.
You should see me when I eat Pringles, man. Because I like eating Pringles and chips laying down, upside down.
Save it upside down.
Yeah, bro. I'm
All
fucking tired when I get home.
Save it for later, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have to cough, if you got the thing, or you think you're gonna get the thing, or whatever, when you're coughing and sneezing, cover your damn mouth
With the inside of your elbow, please.
and your nose with a flexed elbow or tissue. So basically, just sneeze into the inside of your elbow.
Do the dab. We're outdating this.
I really,
But do the dab.
I really thought the dab was from people sneezing, and they're like, "That's so cool. Let's make that a thing."
All right, White Andy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's go on to the next topic. Make sure you maintain your social distancing, exactly what I've been talking about. Lock your wife. You don't want to talk to your kids anyways. Fuck your kids. Put them to sleep. Don't send them to school, all right? Don't do any of it.
Maintain at least 3 feet distance between yourself and other people, particularly those who are coughing, sneezing, and have a fever. Knock them the fuck out with a long pole. Protect yourself. Why should you do this? When someone who is infected with respiratory disease, like the other ones that's happened, coughs or sneezes, they project small droplets containing the virus. This is also how humans are so disgusting. If you are too close, you can breathe those small droplets containing the virus into your system.
You know, this is why this is pretty bad, and why I'm so thankful that the coronavirus is not in Florida. I like my girlfriend spitting in my mouth. All right, this will put a damper to all that, and I don't like that. I like it. All right, I like how it's going so far. I don't want to keep it that way.
Right, you are. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Why should you do that, David?
And knees and toes. But
my pussy and my crap.
So you would want to not do that, because think of your eye and your mouth and all that. It's just a segue into the inside of your body and your bloodstream and your lungs and all that. You don't want to do any of that shit, because you will feel like shit right afterwards once you get this virus, or get not even the coronavirus. You get a cold, you get all of that. You start thinking, well, how did I get a cold? I haven't done anything. Yeah, you got spit in your mouth by your girlfriend who's sick, and then you went to get a happy ending massage, and then you touched your fucking eye. All right.
It happens to the best of us, David.
To the very best.
Now, last but not least, if you have a fever, cough, or anything like this that we're talking about, if you feel like you have a cold, because it's going to mimic the cold, the common cold, just get yourself checked out. It's as simple as that. Don't try to be a hero or anything like that. Nobody's really immortal, not that I know of. And especially if you've been in China, they're stopping people at the fucking border, because they're, people trying to get out of the country is really hard.
It's just one virus, man. It won't even look, as much as I want the coronavirus to have a real good breakout year, put up some real good rookie stacks, get the MVP of the year award. All right. When's the last time it happened? We had a really good plague or some shit. Fucking 1920. It's always the 20s, right? And yeah, we are due for a plague, but at the same time, with all the new science and technology and just the the improvements in health that we're doing. Two things. It's making these viruses go away faster and have less effectiveness. Also, it's overpopulating us. Because there's nothing to take us out except ourselves. And we're not taking ourselves out quick enough.
You know, David, you do work in a pharmacy, right?
Right. And you know how many times I just want to be like, you don't need your blood pressure medicine. How about you just fucking calm down? If Bruce Banner could do that shit in The Incredible Hulk, alright? He didn't get too excited. He didn't get too angry. Alright? He just stayed calm. He stayed mellowed out. And if he could do it, you could do it too. Alright? That's how I feel about it. We're running out of food, goddammit. I want my kiwis all season.
You're ridiculous. But seriously, people, you know, if you are ill in any way, get yourself checked out. Don't consume raw or undercooked animal products. And, you know, just take care of yourself. Just be smart about it. So, that concludes our
Coronavirus
headline news featuring the coronavirus. Let's get to our local news. So we're in Gainesville, Florida,
Oh shit.
north central Florida, and we apparently are going to be having auto driving shuttles around town. Did you hear about this, David?
I have not heard it. I am not good with social media or any type of news.
Aren't you on TikTok and Twitter and
Not at all. No.
My Book and
My book.
Space Place and
Space Place.
Black Planet? What's
Black
the
Planet. All right, I'm on Black Planet. That's the only one. But no, I don't have any Twitter. I don't have anything, any YouTube. I have a YouTube account. That's about it. I don't even post comments on it. I don't want feminists coming after me.
Right, you are. Okay, so apparently the shuttles here in town. I don't know a lot about them yet. I'm very interested in auto driving vehicles, autonomous.
You don't have to keep going. Just say auto driving. You don't have to keep saying anything about it. But all right. So these vehicles are about 13 feet long, 10 feet high. There's like fucking shack around here, and 6.5 feet wide. So really big ladies with fupas. Sorry, can't do it. Let's see. Easy Mile Shuttle will soon be carrying passengers on Gainesville public roads. And if they cut you off, I'm running that bitch out. I'm getting my money.
You know, how much do you want to bet that it's not going to stop for dumbasses on scooters?
It's gonna hit somebody on a bike. It's gonna turn right. It's gonna hit somebody on a bike, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Well, here's the thing. This thing is not going to travel more than 15 miles an hour. Each of these so-called auto vehicles will be able to transport up to 12 people between the downtown and University of Florida campus. So it's actually just a straight shot that it's going to be taking, and it's. I think this is a great start. You're always hearing about like California and LA, you know, getting all these high tech stuff, and you know, or over in Australia, whatever it may be. But now, you know, it's coming in to our hometown, so I think this is very exciting.
I am excited about new technology, especially coming into our community, where it feels like we're very second grade, even though we have a really good university. That's about it. It's just our university. Gainesville is nothing else. But the thing, my issue with the auto driving thing, it's not the technology, it's not any of that. It's the community. Have you driven around campus? These people just walk on the road. They don't give a fuck about crosswalks. They don't care about waiting. They have no sense of, you know, anything but urgency. All they do is have...
They don't even have urgency. They just walk out into the road like they own the place, because technically they do own the place. The problem is, David, I have a big problem with it. This is the problem. I have a problem. I get a problem with it. When people are walking on campus or just in the fucking street in general, like there's no crosswalk. I don't know. Maybe it's just how I grew up, how I was raised.
You should get ran over.
Like, I'm in the road, the cars own that area. I'm going to get out of the way of the car. Crosswalk is one thing. When there's no crosswalk, then it's free game.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. Fuck those people. I'll run them over. I don't care. I don't care about Billy Bob going to fucking sociology class. I'm going to fucking McDonald's. I'm getting my shit.
You're going to get the shits. But anyway, that's going to be an interesting hassle that the shuttles are going to have to, overcome with the technology. Because there's going to be so many people like walking in the streets, just randomly. I'm very interested in seeing the results of this. I think if they can make it work, I would really like to see this thing, get into place, in the city. Because RTS, man, I've never been on RTS, and I don't think I ever will be. I just don't think it's good. I prefer, like New York has like shuttles. Well, they have subways. Sorry, they have subways.
New York subways are crazy, man. Let me just tell you.
But it's established routes that's built in. Like, I'm not a fan of buses, because
Sure.
it's just taking up spaces on the roads. It's a big hazard. That motherfucker's gonna turn in front of you, off the side of the road. It's gonna take up 3 lanes when it's doing it.
Well,
Like,
if it hits you, that's a fat check, man.
but it says it's the law to yield to buses. They're gonna.
I'm talking about if you're walking on the sidewalk and the front of the buses are really big. They don't even know sometimes how to turn, and they go into the sidewalk basically. And if they hit you, that's a fat check. You better fall on the floor. Solid.
I'm talking about driving in the road with buses, because buses are just gonna like.
Oh, I just cut them
take
off.
over. They're just gonna cut you off.
I don't let them. I go around them. I don't care if there's a solid line.
Anyway, so I think that's exciting. I thought that was appropriate to talk about because I'm really excited about the auto driving shuttles. Hopefully we can see how it goes. I don't know exactly when it's going on till, but I'm excited about it. So also in the local news, apparently we got a big ass storm coming. We have a tornado warning as we speak until midnight.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I love tornadoes.
Did you
man.
literally fly in?
I basically did, man.
So severe weather begins to impact Alachua County, where we live, and events have been canceled. So this was as of today, 2 p.m. There's at least 2 flights out of our airport that was canceled due to weather. Now, you might think, oh, just 2 flights, that's not a lot. But, we don't really
We
have
only
a big...
get 2 flights.
Yeah, we might get 3 on a good day. The airport's not that big compared to others. But that's something. One of our high schools' band concerts was canceled. Some other school activities in Clay County have been canceled. So, we'll see how it goes. And trees have already been blown down, into main roadways.
There was a couple accidents that I heard about with one of my patients. Near...
One of your patients. Now you got patients.
I don't have any patients. Let's see.
I knew you were lying.
But on 39th and 43rd in Gainesville, on the northwest side, there was an accident. There was a couple of traffic lights that were down. They had cops directed traffic. And it was pretty windy, man. It was pretty bad. And hopefully we get a tornado, though, because I love tornadoes. I love looking at them. I want to be a tornado chaser for a day. I just do not have the money to go to the Midwest because, damn, I don't have that money or the gas for that. Selling drugs does not get you anywhere.
Yeah, apparently. So, David, if there's a tornado, are you going to hop in your car and go after it?
No, I'm hopping into my girlfriend's car because her family has money and can afford a broken windshield. I cannot, unfortunately,
So
afford that.
You're going to hop in your car, speed over to your girlfriend's place, commandeer her car, and then go chase the tornado?
Yeah, I don't. What's wrong with
No, I was just making sure I followed.
it? Yeah, it makes sense, right?
All right. On to our next segment, entertainment. David, did you want to talk about that, or you want to go on to the next
Let's go ahead and talk about it.
one? Okay.
The Batman.
The Batman. The Batman.
That's the honorary name for right now. It seems like. Who's directing? Matt Reeves, I believe.
Now, I'm not sure about the whole DC universe, so you're gonna have to take the reins on this one, buddy.
I got you. So apparently, we all know they were trash. All right, Wonder Woman was good. Man of Steel was alright. Dawn of Justice fucking ruined it. It was fucking sucked. Now, they have said they're toning down. They're not doing the DCU per se anymore. That they're gonna be independent, like an independent universe. Either they're gonna do an independent universe or they're gonna do it like the MCU did. You know, independent stories first, and then make it all a part of one expanded, connected universe. But this movie, I'm excited for it.
So are they trying to do like the MCU?
I believe so. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You have to look at the formula. MCU started in like 2008, I believe, with Iron Man, and then Iron Man, it didn't have any semblance of a connected universe really, and then the Incredible Hulk came, and Captain America
There was
and all
something
that.
because the last scene, the scene after the credits, there was.
And Incredible Hulk, yeah, that connected it. But even then, it was low key. Nobody even stayed
Yeah.
after the credits
It
back
was-
in 2008.
I did.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
because I didn't go on opening night and everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta check out the credits," the scene after the credits and all this shit.
Alright, I was like 8 years
Alright.
old back then. So.
And then also I was getting my money's worth. I'm gonna sit in that seat all the way until the lights come back on.
Wow. Now, so
You know how expensive movie tickets are?
it's pretty fucking expensive.
Mhm.
That's all my girlfriend wants to do is go to the movie theaters, and sometimes I tell her to pay because damn, this shit is expensive. Now, the Batman, it apparently it has pretty good actors in it. It has Robert Pattinson. Some people don't like that he's the Batman. I'm excited to see what he's got. I believe he's gonna hone it in. There's so much pressure on that role that I just feel like he's got that on lock. He's gonna have to do good because out of every actor they could possibly do that's real famous and that could take over and it's known for stuff like that, if you pick Robert Pattinson, it's because you think he's gonna do good. Now they have him. They have Zoe Kravitz as Wonder Woman. Oh shit, Catwoman. Excuse me. Let's see who's in it. Colin Farrell's in it, and some other dudes.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell's in it. He's the Penguin. He's going as the Penguin. Yeah. And I don't know who else is there because I haven't read too much on it. I'm real behind on stuff.
Danny DeVito is
Who?
that guy.
DeVito?
DeVito.
You said Devino.
Yeah, whatever. I was trying to make it sound more fancy.
Oh.
That guy, he's the Penguin. Okay, you can't get no. He was the original Penguin, from my understanding, and that's what you gotta stick with.
He's also like 97 years old. Dude.
He's 97.
No, I mean I'm exaggerating, but damn, he's everything's gonna be an extra, like a stunt double.
He's
Oh.
4'10".
He's
He's 3/4 of a century old.
he's 75 years old. He's fucking 3/4, bruh. He's almost made his dollar back.
What?
That's pretty old. I don't think you can get a stunt double that looks like him. 4'10"? Fuck you gonna get a 10-year-old?
Yeah. That's what they did. I don't know. In Lord of the Rings, I think, when they were doing the perspective, the hobbits.
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I
probably
don't
not.
think you know what you're talking about.
No, absolutely not.
You're full of shit.
He's got 3 kids. Crazy.
You got pussy? Oh.
He's married.
Oh. Oh, well, you know, some people like it for the money. Alright, so.
You're an idiot.
Right.
Okay. Anything else with Batman?
No, I'm just excited for it. It comes out 2021, so we have to wait a little while. We're in the beginning of 2020, but with everything that's coming out in between, I can wait. You know, a lot of things are coming in between, especially, I don't even think with the DCU, or DCEU, however they want to call it, but Disney Plus shows too. The MCU, Mandalorian's done. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of big stuff coming out this year.
Now, I wasn't too excited about the whole Disney Plus. Now you got ABC exclusive or whatever the fuck. Everybody is having their own streaming service. Now it's getting to the point where we're paying for our own individual channels that we want to have. We might as well get cable again because now it's going to be cheaper.
Don't you dare say that.
But I'm being serious.
Disney owns everything though. You know, I read this morning on the 6th. They were up to 26 million subscribers. 26 million. They came out, what, 3 months ago?
Did you say 26?
26.2 million people.
Damn.
Damn. Yes, damn exactly.
Is that only in this country or global?
Alright, don't ask too many questions. Now.
I'm sorry, I'm 0 for 1. So, yeah, Disney Plus. Now, let me tell you something. I have a 3 subscription limit. I refuse to do the ABC because everybody's like, watch Picard. I'm like, well,
doesn't Disney own ABC?
I don't know. But it's Picard is ABC exclusive. I think it's ABC.
I think it's on Disney Plus. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Never mind, keep going.
Yeah, I'm speculating with that because I know it's a different service, and so I got Hulu, I got Netflix, I got Disney. Like, that's it. And I got Disney for The Mandalorian because everybody at my goddamn job was talking about, oh, Baby Yoda this, Baby Yoda that, blah, blah, blah. The Mandalorian is awesome.
That motherfucker cute.
So I'm looking at all these memes on my feed, and I'm like, oh, well, I wonder what this guy sounds like. He doesn't even talk.
I think he talks at the end.
No,
I'm pretty sure he talks at the end.
I didn't hear anything. I heard some squeaks and grabbles and whatever the fuck. But so on Disney Plus, I watched The Mandalorian. Jeff Goldblum. You heard of that guy?
Yeah, he's in the MCU movies. He was in the Ragnarok.
Exactly.
And he was in Guardians.
That guy is one weird ass motherfucker.
I know, he's been weird since Jurassic Park days.
Mm-hmm.
But even I think now people will accept him more or embrace his weirdness more.
Yes.
He's stopped giving a fuck, and I really
the older you get.
Yeah, you should stop caring.
Him and Jim Carrey too. You know, but yeah. So I've been watching a little bit of his documentary on Disney Plus. That was very interesting. The first episode is about sneakers.
Sneakers?
Sneakers, shoes.
Oh, shoes? Oh,
yes.
You know me. I know about what happened. I don't know too much about it, but you know I spent
it's
money.
It's a weird ass episode, man, because I did not know anything about it. Because I'm not into that. I buy a pair of shoes that's gonna last me. It'll last me 4 years, and then I buy some more shoes after that. I don't understand people, David. I'm looking at you, who buy shoes every 3.5 weeks.
All right, hold on. That was the old David.
That was the old David?
Let's get that.
Now you don't have the money
I don't have
to do that.
Wait. 2018, I went crazy. That's when I first got my job. I was fresh out of high school, 18 years old. I only had one pair of shoes coming out of high school. Going into college, first semester of college, I had 17 pairs of shoes. And I think that was like 4 months apart. Damn.
Yeah, like every 3 days, you're like,
I got new pairs of shoes, yeah.
Check it out, B. I got this on order, and I got this coming in, and I got my silk boxers coming in too.
Yeah, silk.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
obsessed
man.
with fucking silk, dude. It's pretty
That was some dark times.
I stopped buying shoes when I moved out of my mom's house on 2019 March. I think I've only bought 2 pairs of shoes since then. One which was $85, which is the cheapest pairs of shoes I've ever bought. And then one that was recently, actually, it was $160. I bought them on the 31st. It was the Super Bowl shoes. Day they came out, I bought them. I was like, damn, I don't even like Jordans, I don't like Jordans, but fuck, that shit was nice. So I bought them, and they come in today apparently, and I just can't wait.
Well, so I've been watching Jeff Goldblum, his documentary, and then also I've been watching, believe it or not, I've been watching Sabrina. Have you heard of that show? I mean, you're kind of young. Like, it was
no.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It was back
Yeah,
in the
weird
day.
shit from Disney?
Yes. I think so.
Are you
Disney owns everybody, man.
Is your wife your beard? Wait, you alright?
What?
She your beard?
Is she my beard?
We'll explain it in another episode. Episode 205. Alright, let's keep going.
205.5, the remix. No, Sabrina the Teenage Witch was the original one with Melissa Joan Hart. This one is the remake. It's called Sabrina. This show, I'm like, okay, I've seen this like 2 decades ago. Yeah, let me check this out again. Let me see what they got for the remake. This is so dark. It's great. You gotta watch it. At least try it. You at least gotta try it. Because I'm like, damn, that is gory. This is more violent than I was expecting.
Recently, I haven't even heard about that. I didn't even know that was out. I've never even watched it when I was little. I never watched Sabrina the Witch or anything like that. Recently, I just finished watching, a couple months ago, I finished watching The Boys from Amazon, which, damn, I really like that. It was really good. I really liked it. Other than that, I finished watching an anime called Dogs and Scissors. I don't really watch anime too much, but when I do, I get invested into it. It's a really weird one, weird concept. It's really nice. You guys should watch it. Sponsor. And I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares. That's about it. Because I just love hearing Gordon Ramsay make people feel stupid and call somebody a cunt. It's amazing.
You are a shit sandwich.
I don't think he sounds like that, but okay.
I don't watch the show. But anyway, so that's what I've been watching on Disney. So Disney's huge. What do they own? They own literally fucking everything. Like Disney and what's his face? Amazon guy.
Jeff Bezos, sponsor.
We gotta say his name first and don't hurt yourself. Jeff Bezos. So if these two combined, they'll rule the world. Like
he's the richest man right now.
Yeah,
Jeff Bezos. He's the richest man. He passed Bill Gates last week.
Even after his divorce settlement, he's still the richest man in the world. His ex-wife got like $60 billion.
I think she's like fucking 12 on the list of highest paid.
Who?
His wife, ex-wife now. Which, damn, she played that shit like a fiddle.
Well, I don't think she, purposely did it. Jeff was obviously stepping out on the marriage, and that wasn't okay with her.
Alright. Is your wife around? Is she making sense?
Nah, man. She's down south right now.
Why are you scratching your neck?
So the companies Disney owns. This is a graphic that we got in our show notes. This is so freaking detailed. It's really nicely made. I'm not sure who made it.
Tittlemax.
Yeah, Title Max. Yes. Don't hurt yourself, man. So they own quite a bit. Obviously, we can't cover all this, but it's a nice infographic that we have.
They own National Geographic?
So they own film, television, music and radio, gaming, finance, theater, consumer goods, property and parks, publishing, digital, miscellaneous.
Damn.
So the infographic is in the shape of a Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse ears.
Nice.
Right, so they own Marvel and Marvel Studios. They own, it's the Walt Disney Company. They own all the parks and experiences and consumer products. There's the Disney corporate, obviously, to run the thing. Disney Music Group.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
Hollywood Records. Okay. Disney
Theatrical Group.
Theatrical Group.
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I know they have a really good theatrical group in the Disney cruises and stuff. Because
So
they're everywhere. Their reach is literally everywhere.
mm-hmm. Disney ABC Television Group. They own Hulu.
They own Hulu? I didn't know that one. That one
Fox
got me.
Fox Entertainment Group.
FX. Let's
Mhm.
see. Fox Sports. Sky PLC. I haven't heard of that one.
Yep. National Geographic Partners.
Star TV. Oh Lord. What
Yep.
else? What else do they own?
They own ESPN.
ABC.
This right here, the ESPN. I mean, that's a money maker. That's why they got the money bags over here.
They own GoPro? Damn, man. They own too much. They own way too fucking much.
Yeah, Disney Studio Services, whatever that may be. UTV. Handful of other ABC sub companies. Disney Direct to Consumer and International. They own a whole bunch of things in there. Steamboat Ventures, Buena Vista Construction Company, Reedy Creek Improvement District.
They don't all fit in the ears. That's how much shit that they own.
Yeah, they had to throw it all over to the side to fill up this infographic. Anyway, so we got this graphic in the show notes. So check it out because it's really fascinating. Who knows? If you hate Disney, you probably are already.
I love Disney World. After the show, I'm going to Disney.
Yeah.
And
well, you know what, David? It is the most happiest place on earth.
Right.
You
And
know?
all your dreams come true. They literally own everything. They own the TV that you watch Disney on. They own the shoe company that makes the shoes that you wear.
They own everything, including your dreams, which is why it's the happiest place on earth because they know your dreams.
That's good. They own Star Wars. That's all I need. I have a Star Wars tattoo. They're a part of my body now. They are a good 16% of my body.
Mm-hmm.
And sponsor, please. All right.
And on that note, so this is what we got for our first show. If we happen to have an ability for you to post your comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to do so. You can also stalk David and let him know in person if you wish. Also, David has a handful of Sharpies and a stack of t-shirts if you want some custom merch.
No, I don't. Please don't ask for drugs.
We have a website in progress. You can find it at notgoodenoughpodcast.weebly.com.
And hopefully soon, hopefully in the next coming episodes, we gather enough of a following that I want to eventually have people that send in stories and we can read them and we could, share advice, some crazy shit that's happening to you, anything like that. Hopefully we get enough of a following that we can have people do that.
Oh, yes.
Keep it interesting, keep it, immerse people in it, have our opinions out there, see how bad of a fucking person I am and how far away you should stay from us. See how tight of a leash Andy's wife has on it.
It's really not that bad, man.
It's pretty tight.
You're just really jealous. Anyway, yeah, for sure, man. I totally agree. I would love to do a segment on that. Words from you guys. Send in your letters so we can, review it, read it, and give our feedback. If you're looking for advice, could be literally about anything because we're human just like you. In which be good humans out there. Life is too short to worry about all of the things. Just do your best because that's the best that you can do. So
you know why he said that so bad? It's because he had to write it down. He's that bad of a person. He can't say this shit from the heart. He has to read it out loud and then stammer throughout. So please do not be like us because we suck ass. But we did name the podcast Not Good Enough, so you know what you got yourself into.
But David, was that good enough?
It's never good enough, Andy. There's no such thing.
All right, well, we'll try again next time. See ya.
Bye-bye.